We know there are thousands of different species of insects in here. The problem with studying insects is that something could be plentiful one year and then you don't see it again for another 15 or 20 years. So when you're doing insect surveys, it's almost impossible to do a survey in a limited amount of time because the insects that are here may not necessarily appear at the time you're looking. It's the same with jewel beetles. Some year there's massive numbers come out and they're plentiful everywhere. Other years you hardly see any. And if you do a survey in the wrong year, you come up with misleading information. So we know there's probably still at least 12 to 15 species of jewel beetle here. There were 26 when surveys were done in the mid-70s. Main problem there is too many hot fires going through the place because jewel beetles can stay as grubs eating their way through trees and shrubs for anything up to 6 or 7 years, which means that you've got 6 or 7 generations in a shrub when a fire goes through. So that's how many generations you wipe out with a fire. And they've got to now find some way of coming back in again, and that's where the linkage comes in again, that things have got to be able to feed in from somewhere else and they've got to find their way back here. And the same applies to most insects. But insects sometimes have a very, very small window when they're actually flying around as active adults and spend a lot of their time hidden away. So different insects come out different times of the year. So unless the surveys are done over anything up to 10 years and every month of the year, then you'll never find out what we've got here. And we find things from month to month that we've never seen before, still finding new things because we've just never looked at the right time before, or the conditions haven't been right, or they're one of these things that only comes out once every 10 or 15 years.